Three religions, one angel, countless forms. Gabriel, the messenger of God, appears in Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. But in each faith, he looks different. Sometimes he's a man, sometimes a being of light, sometimes a creature with 600 wings. So who is the real Gabriel? And why was he not referred to as an archangel even once in the Bible? In this video, we're going to unravel the mystery of Gabriel's many appearances. You'll discover how this shape-shifting angel has influenced world religions, and why his true identity might be the biggest secret in spiritual history. Get ready for a mind-bending journey through faith and form. Picture this, an angel in heaven doing his job without any fancy stuff. No shiny wings, no golden trumpet. Just Gabriel, a simple messenger. But something's different about him. When you think of angels, you probably imagine powerful beings with glowing halos. Gabriel, however, seems surprisingly ordinary. Let's go back to the beginning. Gabriel first appears in the Bible with a special task. In the book of Daniel, he's there to explain visions. But here's where things get interesting. Gabriel isn't just interpreting dreams. He's revealing secrets about the future, holding the keys to understanding God's plan for humanity. Why did God choose this seemingly unremarkable angel for such an important job? In Daniel 8:16, we hear about Gabriel for the first time. He's commanded to help Daniel understand a vision. It's not flashy, but it's the start of something big. Gabriel helps humans grasp complex divine plans. Think about it, an angel who can see into the future and explain God's intentions. In Daniel 9:21-22, he shows up again, answering Daniel's prayers with more insights. But Gabriel's role goes beyond just any prophecies. He's revealing information about the coming Messiah, dropping hints about Jesus long before his arrival. Why doesn't Gabriel look more impressive if he's so important? The answer reveals something crucial about how God works. Gabriel's ordinary appearance teaches us an important lesson. It shows that God often uses the unexpected to accomplish great things. A simple messenger becomes the key to understanding divine mysteries. An unremarkable angel plays a pivotal role in the greatest story ever told. But Gabriel's journey is just beginning. His humble start in the book of Daniel is only the first chapter in an epic tale that spans thousands of years and multiple religions. But here's what most people miss about Gabriel. What comes next will make you question everything you've been told about this mysterious messenger. Gabriel's role in religious texts is more complex than many realize. The Bible never actually calls him an archangel, despite popular belief. This surprising fact opens up a world of questions about Gabriel's true nature and importance. The idea of Gabriel as an archangel came from outside the Bible. The ancient book of Enoch first gave him this title, and over time, it became widely accepted. But this belief isn't officially part of many religious teachings, leading to debates among scholars. If Gabriel isn't an archangel, what is he? In the Bible, he's simply called a messenger, delivering crucial news from God to people like Daniel and Mary. But does this make him special enough to be considered an archangel? Some say yes, pointing to his important messages as proof. Others argue that without clear biblical confirmation, we can't be sure. This debate goes beyond just Gabriel. It makes us question what we know about the entire heavenly order. The concept of different angel ranks isn't always clear in religious texts. Much of our understanding comes from later writings and traditions. In Islam, Gabriel, known as Gabriel, is definitely seen as an archangel, delivering the entire Quran to Muhammad. Judaism, however, sometimes gives him a different status compared to other angels like Michael. Why is Gabriel so powerful if he's not officially an archangel? Why does he play such a big role in important events? The answers to these questions might surprise you even more than the fact that he's not called an archangel in the Bible. As we uncover Gabriel's true nature and role, we'll find secrets hidden for centuries. What comes next will change how you think about angels forever. But first, we need to look at another shocking revelation about Gabriel's appearances in the Bible. You won't believe what we found when we dug deeper into the ancient texts. Gabriel, the famous messenger angel, takes on many forms, each with a unique purpose. In the Bible's book of Daniel, he appears as an ordinary man. But don't be fooled. Gabriel's true nature is far more extraordinary. Sometimes Gabriel shows up as a being of pure light. Picture yourself face to face with a figure so bright you can barely look at it. Would you feel scared? Amazed? This is why Gabriel often has to say, "Don't be afraid," when he appears. But that's not all. In some stories, Gabriel has 600 wings that fill the entire sky. Imagine wings stretching as far as you can see, blocking out the sun. No wonder people were terrified when Gabriel showed up. Gabriel's different forms help him connect with humans in the best way possible. When he needs to blend in, he looks like a man. When he needs to inspire awe, he becomes a being of light. And when he needs to show God's power, he unfurls those massive wings. Think about it. If you were getting a message from heaven, would you rather hear it from someone who looks like your neighbor or from a sky-filling angel? Gabriel picks the form that works best for each situation. This ability to change raises big questions about what angels really are. Are they solid beings like us? Or are they something else entirely, able to take any shape they want? But first, we need to talk about what happens when Gabriel meets humans face to face. You won't believe what comes next. Imagine meeting a being of pure light or a figure with 600 massive wings. How would you react? When Gabriel appears to humans, it's terrifying. But why? The answer reveals a shocking truth about angels and our human limits. In the Bible, Gabriel's appearances follow a clear pattern. People are often scared out of their minds. Daniel fell flat on his face in fear, unable to stand up. Zechariah was troubled and gripped with fear. Even Mary, who would become Jesus' mother, was greatly troubled. Fear seems to be part of every encounter with Gabriel. But here's where things get interesting. Gabriel doesn't want people to be afraid. He often starts his messages by saying, "Do not be afraid." It's as if he knows his presence is scary, but he needs to put people at ease to deliver his important message. Sometimes, though, people don't believe Gabriel. That's when things can get intense. When Zechariah doubted Gabriel's message about his wife having a baby, Gabriel struck him silent for months. Can you imagine losing your voice just because you questioned an angel? You might think these wild encounters with Gabriel only happened long ago. But some people claim they've met Gabriel today. Modern-day encounters with the messenger angel. How can we know if these experiences are real? These modern meetings reportedly happen in times of crisis or need. People say they feel Gabriel's presence or even see him, bringing comfort, guidance, or important messages. But is it really Gabriel or something else entirely? Experts have different ideas about these modern encounters. Some think they're psychological reactions to stress or fear. Others believe they're genuine spiritual experiences. But here's the big question. Does it matter if they're real or not? Think about it. If someone feels guided by what they believe is an encounter with Gabriel, does it change their life? Does it help them? Maybe the impact of these experiences is more important than proving if they actually happened. These modern encounters challenge everything we thought we knew about angels. They make us ask big questions. Are angels still active in our world today? Can anyone meet Gabriel? Or only special people? And if Gabriel is still appearing, what messages is he bringing? As we explore these modern encounters, we'll uncover secrets that might change how you see the world around you. But first, we need to talk about Gabriel's role in some of history's biggest events. Trust me, you won't believe what he's been up to. Gabriel's impact on human events is massive, yet often overlooked. Let's uncover the truth about his hidden influence throughout history. In Islam, Gabriel, known as Jibril, played a crucial part in the birth of a new faith. Over 23 years, he revealed the entire Quran to Muhammad. Every word of Islam's holy book came through Gabriel. This wasn't just a message. He shaped the foundation of a religion that now has over 1.8 billion followers. But why isn't Gabriel more famous? Part of the answer might lie in his nature. Unlike some other angels, Gabriel doesn't seek the spotlight. He's a messenger, focused on delivering God's words rather than drawing attention to himself. This humble approach could explain why he's often overlooked. Gabriel's role as a protector is just as important. In Jewish tradition, he's seen as a guardian of Israel, defending the nation against other angels. Imagine heavenly battles fought over the fate of entire countries. Gabriel was right in the middle of it all. Here's something that might surprise you. Gabriel helped destroy entire cities. Remember the story of Sodom and Gomorrah? Gabriel was there, leveling the city with just the tip of his wing. Can you picture that kind of power? An entire city, gone in an instant. We'll uncover more about this in the later part of the video. From revealing divine messages to shaping religions and even destroying cities, Gabriel has been a key player in some of the most significant moments in human history. But his influence doesn't stop at major historical events. In fact, his most surprising powers might be the ones that could affect your life directly. What are these hidden strengths? Stay with us to find out. Gabriel's powers are more diverse than you might expect. While his role as a messenger is well known, his other abilities are truly fascinating. In Islamic tradition, Gabriel can influence human emotions, especially happiness and sadness. Imagine an angel reaching into your heart, turning your sorrow into joy. But this power has a darker side too. What if Gabriel filled you with fear instead? Gabriel's ability to see the future sets him apart from other angels. When he appeared to Daniel, he revealed secrets about things yet to come. This gift of foresight makes Gabriel incredibly valuable. Think about how much power you'd have if you knew what was going to happen next. How would you use that knowledge? These strengths serve a greater purpose in God's plan. When Gabriel tells Mary she'll give birth to Jesus, he's preparing her for a world-changing event. His emotional influence helps her accept this massive responsibility. His knowledge of the future allows him to guide her through what's to come. But with great power comes great responsibility. How does Gabriel handle it all? That's where things get really interesting. Gabriel's name means God is my strength, and that's the key to understanding him. Despite his incredible abilities, Gabriel always defers to a higher power. He's not using these strengths for his own gain. He's a channel for something greater. This raises some big questions. If Gabriel has such amazing powers, what's stopping him from taking over? Why does he remain a messenger when he could be so much more? The answer might surprise you, and it reveals something crucial about the nature of angels and their relationship with humanity. But there's something even more shocking about Gabriel's power. While he delivers messages of peace, ancient stories tell of a side to him that most people never see. Gabriel isn't just a gentle messenger, he's also a fierce warrior. This side of Gabriel might shock you. It raises a big question. Why does heaven need fighters at all? In some stories, Gabriel leads armies of angels in huge battles. Picture thousands of heavenly soldiers following his commands. It's enough to make even the bravest human warrior shake with fear. Gabriel doesn't just give orders from far away. He jumps right into the fight. Many tales show Gabriel battling demons and evil spirits face to face. Imagine the angel you know suddenly turning into a powerful fighter, taking on dark forces we can't even see. But here's something surprising. Gabriel doesn't always win these fights. Even angels can struggle sometimes. This makes Gabriel seem more real to us. Even heavenly beings have to work hard and face tough challenges. One famous story really shows this. In this tale, Gabriel actually needs help from another angel during a difficult battle. Who comes to save him? Let us know in the comments section below who this another angel was who helped Gabriel. You might wonder why we don't hear more about this warrior side of Gabriel. Most people only know him as a messenger. But his role as a fighter is really important. It shows us that even heavenly beings sometimes have to fight for what's right. Think about what this means for us. If angels like Gabriel have to battle evil forces, does that mean the fight between good and evil is happening all around us, even if we can't see it? This brings us back to our big question. Why does heaven need warriors at all? If God can do anything, why would angels need to fight? The answer could change everything you think you know about how the universe works. As we look deeper into Gabriel's life as a warrior, we'll uncover secrets that have been hidden for hundreds of years. But first, we need to talk about a mysterious weapon that's closely tied to Gabriel. Have you ever heard of Gabriel's horn? The truth about this legendary instrument might shock you. Gabriel's horn is a powerful symbol, but it's not actually mentioned in the Bible. This idea started with an ancient hymn by Armenian Saint Nurses Schnorheli, who wrote about the sound of Gabriel's trumpet on the last night. Artists ran with this concept, creating paintings that became so popular, people began to think they were based on scripture. But why does this matter to you? The story of Gabriel's horn shows how art and tradition can shape our beliefs, even when they're not rooted in official teachings. It's a reminder to question what we think we know. The horn isn't just for show, though. Many believe it has incredible power. Some say when Gabriel blows it, the dead will rise and everyone will face judgment. Can you picture that moment? A sound so mighty it reaches every corner of the world, bringing the departed back to life. But here's where things get interesting. We don't know for sure what will happen. The Bible mentions trumpets at the end times, but it's not clear who will blow them. Some say angels sent by Jesus. Others say it's God's own trumpet. And there's another twist: the horn might not be a trumpet at all. In some traditions, it's a ram's horn like those used in ancient Jewish ceremonies. Others describe it as a sound unlike anything we've ever heard before. So, will Gabriel really blow this mysterious horn someday? That's the big question. Some people firmly believe it, always listening for that world-changing sound. Others think it's just a symbol for future changes. We can't know for certain what will happen, but that's what makes this mystery so captivating. It challenges us to think deeply about our beliefs and our place in the future. As we continue exploring Gabriel's story, even more surprises await. But first, we need to talk about the end times. What role might Gabriel play at the very end of the world? The answer might shock you. Gabriel's role in the end times fascinates many, but beliefs vary widely across different traditions. Some say he'll announce the world's end, his voice echoing across the earth. Others believe he'll guide good souls to heaven, acting as a celestial usher. But here's where it gets surprising. Certain texts suggest Gabriel might also punish the wicked. Imagine the same angel who brought joyful news to Mary now delivering divine judgment. Why does this matter to you? Because these beliefs shape how people live today. The debate over who will blow the final trumpet adds another layer of mystery. Will it be Gabriel with his famous horn, or another angel entirely? This question isn't just about heavenly music. That trumpet blast is said to wake the dead and call everyone to judgment. It's a pivotal moment in many end-time scenarios. Gabriel's potential roles affect people's actions right now. Some pray to him for protection, hoping he'll remember them when Judgment Day arrives. Others strive to live better lives, worried about facing his punishment. But how can we know what will really happen? Different religions and even groups within the same faith have their own ideas. Some base their beliefs on ancient texts, while others rely on visions or long-held traditions. This leaves us with a burning question. What should you believe about Gabriel's part in the world's final chapter? As we dig deeper into Gabriel's story, we'll uncover more surprises. But first, we need to address the dark side, about angels. Have you ever considered that these heavenly beings might have a dark side? The answer could shock you. Gabriel isn't always the gentle messenger we picture. In fact, he's done some pretty scary things. Why would an angel who brings good news also cause destruction? The answer might surprise you. Gabriel doesn't just destroy cities, he's been known to punish people who don't believe his messages. Remember Zechariah, the father of John the Baptist? When he doubted Gabriel's words, the angel struck him mute. Just like that, Zechariah couldn't speak for months. Imagine being silenced by an angel just because you had a hard time believing something. But that's not all. Gabriel once got into a fight with another angel. Yes, you heard that right. Angels fighting each other. Why would heavenly beings need to battle? The answer to this question might change how you see the entire spiritual world. These darker stories show us a side of Gabriel we don't often talk about. Angels aren't just sweet and gentle. Sometimes even angels have to do tough things. This raises a big question. Can a divine messenger do bad things and still be good? If Gabriel punishes people, how can he still be considered a good angel? The answer isn't simple. Some say Gabriel is just following God's orders, even when those orders seem harsh to us. Others argue that what looks bad to us might serve a greater purpose we can't understand. Here's something that might really blow your mind. What if these dark actions are actually part of Gabriel's job as a messenger? Maybe delivering bad news or carrying out punishments is just as important as bringing good tidings. It's a tough idea to swallow, isn't it? As we dig deeper into Gabriel's darker side, we'll uncover secrets that have been hidden for centuries. But first, we need to talk about something that is directly connected to you. Have you ever wondered if you could actually call Gabriel yourself? Some people say it's possible. Throughout history, humans have tried to connect with the divine. Some claim they can call upon Gabriel directly. But should you even attempt it? The answer might surprise you. Calling Gabriel isn't like the fancy rituals you see in movies. Some say it's as simple as asking for his help with an open heart. Others believe you need special prayers or objects. But there's more to it than that. Experts warn that trying to summon angels can be dangerous. Why? Because you might not be talking to who you think you are. Imagine thinking you're speaking to Gabriel, but it's actually something much darker. Can you feel a chill running down your spine? Some religious leaders believe angels only come when God sends them, not when we call. Others think Gabriel and other angels are always ready to help if we ask the right way. But what is the right way? Maybe the true connection to Gabriel isn't about rituals or special words at all. What if it's about living in a way that brings you closer to the divine? Being kind to others, helping those in need, or trying to understand the world better might be the real key. Could your everyday actions be the true way to call Gabriel? As we dig deeper into Gabriel's story, more surprises await. But first, let's look at how this powerful angel has appeared in movies, books, and TV shows. You won't believe some of the ways Gabriel has been portrayed. Are you ready to see how pop culture has changed our view of this famous messenger? Gabriel's portrayal in popular media has taken some surprising turns. Remember the kind messenger from the Bible? Well, Hollywood has reimagined him in ways that might shock you. In some movies and TV shows, Gabriel isn't the gentle angel you'd expect. He's angry, confused, or even rebellious against God. Picture this: the angel who announced Jesus' birth now fighting against heaven itself. It's a dramatic shift from the biblical Gabriel we know. These new versions of Gabriel aren't just for entertainment. They're changing how people think about angels and religion. Some folks get upset when they see Gabriel acting badly on screen. They feel it's disrespectful to portray a religious figure this way. Others find these complex versions of Gabriel more relatable and interesting. But here's a thought. Could these pop culture depictions spark curiosity about the original religious stories? Maybe someone watches a movie with Gabriel and decides to learn more about angels in the Bible. That could lead to unexpected discoveries. Not all modern stories paint Gabriel in a negative light, though. Some give him more depth, exploring his feelings and motivations. In these tales, Gabriel isn't just a messenger. He's a complex character with his own hopes and fears. This makes him feel more real to many viewers. This raises an important question. How much should media influence our understanding of religious figures like Gabriel? It's a tough balance. These stories can make ancient ideas feel fresh and exciting, but they might also confuse people about what religious texts actually say. Next time you see Gabriel in a movie or TV show, pay attention to how he's portrayed. Is he kind and helpful, like in the Bible? Or is he angry and rebellious? Your reaction might surprise you. As we continue exploring Gabriel's story, even more surprises await. But first, let's consider what the future holds for this famous angel. How will our perception of Gabriel change as society evolves? The answer could be more significant than you think. The world is changing rapidly, and our understanding of angels like Gabriel is evolving too. Scientists are now studying angels in ways that could reshape our views of these celestial beings. As we face big problems like climate change and social unrest, Some religious leaders believe Gabriel's role as a messenger will become even more crucial. They think Gabriel might guide us through these tough times, bringing hope and wisdom when we need it most. Can you imagine Gabriel appearing to world leaders, offering advice on solving our biggest challenges? Scientists are taking a new approach to studying angels. They're not trying to prove if angels exist. Instead, they're exploring how the idea of angels affects people's minds and behavior. It's as if they're using science to understand why we believe in beings like Gabriel. But here's something to ponder. What if we discover life on other planets? How would that change our thoughts about angels like Gabriel? Would aliens have their own version of Gabriel? Or would our Gabriel serve the entire universe? This question mixes science and faith in unprecedented ways. As our knowledge of the universe expands, our ideas about Gabriel might shift too. Some people think we'll start seeing Gabriel more as a symbol than a real being. They believe Gabriel might represent our hopes for guidance and protection in a world that feels scary and confusing. Others suggest that as science progresses, we might find new ways to understand and even communicate with beings like Gabriel. No matter what happens, Gabriel will continue to fascinate us. People have been telling stories about this powerful angel for thousands of years, and that won't stop anytime soon. But how will our relationship with Gabriel change as we move into the future? Some believe we'll develop a more personal connection with Gabriel. Instead of viewing him as a distant, powerful being, we might start to see him as a close friend or guide. Imagine having a personal relationship with an angel. How would that transform your life? Others think our view of Gabriel will become more universal. As the world grows smaller and we learn about different cultures, we might find new ways to understand Gabriel that work for everyone, regardless of their beliefs. Could Gabriel become a symbol of hope and unity for the entire world? The future of Gabriel is full of possibilities. As we face new challenges and make new discoveries, this ancient angel might take on roles we can't even imagine yet. What do you think Gabriel's job will be in the world of tomorrow? Gabriel's story has fascinated people for thousands of years, challenging us to think deeper about our beliefs. In our changing world, his message might be more relevant than ever, but Gabriel's role as a messenger of hope endures. He appeared to Mary with world-changing news during a dark time. Today, we're in our own dark time. Could Gabriel's message still guide us through these challenges? Some believe angels are guardians of hope and keepers of faith. In a world that often feels hopeless, maybe we need to listen for Gabriel's message more than ever. But here's the big question. How can we hear that message in our busy, noisy world? If you thought Gabriel was powerful, wait until you see what Archangel Michael can do. He's not just any angel. He's the one who did something so incredible that even other angels were shocked. Ready to see why he's called Heaven's Greatest Warrior? Click on the video displayed on your screen to discover the untold story of the mightiest angel ever created.